Alright, welcome back for another video. Today we are going to be discussing how to make cash as a beginner here in the Forge. So I'll be discussing how to make cash as a beginner all the way up as an intermediate player. So you guys, if you watch this video from start to finish, will be able to understand how you can get rich from a complete poor the forger to a rich forger or smith, whatever you want to call it. So without further ado, let's get this video started. So obviously our journey will begin into the first map. So depending on where you are right now, I believe if you're watching this, then you're probably going to be a newbie. So the best way to do it is, obviously start in Stonewake's Cross. So I'll be discussing with you guys how you can get rich. Alright, so what you're going to be doing if you're going to start out here is you're just going to start doing the quests, right? I think the best way to do this is you're just going to start doing the quests, all the quests right here that you can do. There's a bunch of them, and then also follow the mission. You will level up. Then you will also be killing the monsters, right? As you kill the monsters, you will be able to obtain essences, and then those essences you can sell them. Now selling these essences will actually be able to give you some cash. So I have a Game Pass right here, but you can also, sell it using the non-Game Pass method. I'll show you what I mean by this. So if I sell all my small essences, all my tiny essences, and my medium essences, which you can see right here, I will get 1,595. So being able to kill these monsters right here, these zombies will grant you small essences. They can also grant you tiny essences, which is also pretty good. Now this is all again farmable, which is pretty nice. Some of them are harder, so I recommend you guys to just focus on the actual easy NPCs like the zombies. These ones are pretty easy. And then what you could also do is farm these rocks right here. Now the first course of action that you guys need to do is get this axe right here, right? So you can make money by killing all these zombies, right? Doing the quests. And then once you have enough money to buy this pickaxe, which is 3,333, buy it, as it will give you 33 mine power and also luck boost of 10% and a rune slot of 3. I know it sounds bad, or it looks bad because the mine speed is pretty low, but the 3 rune slot is actually pretty useful, and also it's very, very cheap. So buy that, obtain that, and use that to start farming the rocks more efficiently, and then this should be pretty good. So once you have enough levels, and once you progress far enough, and once you have the pickaxe already, this pickaxe right here, that's when you're gonna move to the next part of this story or this video, or the farming, which is going to be the second map. Now, once you move to the second map, things are going to start to slow down significantly, because this is the part of the game where you will take the longest, in my opinion. So what you're going to do right here is pretty much the same as what you were doing in the beginning, and it's basically just going to be doing the quests, from Captain Rowan, all the quests you can do for Captain Rowan, and then killing the NPCs, like so. Obviously, you still need to get some decent gear to do this, so upgrade and forge gear that will allow you to do this as well. Obviously, that's up to you how you're gonna do that. But once you get to the second map, the number one thing that you need to do is to start killing NPCs. Again, mainly because most of these rocks right here will take ages if you're going to use the stone pickaxe. So the most efficient method to really gain cash in Second World is to kill these skeleton rogues and then do the quests. So it will take a lot longer to kill the skeleton rogues if you have bad gear or if you have a bad weapon. So try to upgrade your weapon by also sometimes farming these ores. Maybe if you have a quest that asks you to farm these ores, farm them, and then as you are farming them, use the stone that you're getting in order to get decent gear. So katana is pretty good and all that stuff. Now, the best place to actually farm the NPCs here is going to be this place right here. So once you get to this place right here, you don't need to break it. You could just, go to the side. You'll be good. But this is the best place to farm these NPCs. Once you get here, just kill all the NPCs, the axe skeletons. Remember to also take Captain Rowan's quest, as it will have a part where it will ask you to kill these NPCs. Just keep killing them, and then as you could kill them, you will actually gain some cash. As you can see right there, I'm gaining some cash in the bottom left. So as I kill them, I gain cash and I also gain essence. So what you're going to do now with the essences is you're just going to sell them like I did in the beginning. So sell items. Again, if you don't have the Game Pass, you're gonna have to go to the shop. Sell, 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 and you will see accept all 2,560. It's a very, very fast method of doing it, in my opinion. It's very, very nice. So it will take longer, obviously, if you don't have a weak weapon. And again, I also recommend that you learn how to parry these enemies. So parrying them is pretty important, as these enemies can be pretty annoying if you don't know how to parry. So you have to also be able to parry. There is no other faster way to get to 125,000 than this right here, doing quests and farming these NPCs. Their other methods will take so much longer, so this is pretty much the only option you have. Now, once you have done enough quests and farmed these NPCs for enough time, it will take you somewhere around 3 to 5 hours, maybe more, depending on how much times you die and how skilled you are. But as you kill these NPCs right here, you will be able to obtain 125,000. So what you're going to do with 125,000 is you're going to obtain the Arcanite pickaxe. So the Arcanite pickaxe is easily obtained. I'll show you guys me obtaining it so that you guys can easily follow along with my steps and how I obtain it. So just follow along with the steps that I'll be showing you in my video of me obtaining it, and you guys will be able to obtain it easily as well. Alright, so today we're going to be obtaining the arcane pickaxe. You're going to talk to the bard right here. Please find me guitar. Please find me guitar. Alright, I'll find your guitar, bro. Find your guitar, sure. Apparently there is a place here where I can find it. I think it's right here. Yeah, smells funky here. Now give me that guitar, and then I'll just bring back the guitar to him, and then we should get all this cool stuff. Okay. The bard. Here's our guitar. Alright, now we got an unknown key. Just pretty nice. Could use this unknown key right here, I believe. And then open that up. I'm gonna mess these people up real quickly. And then right here, 125,000. Let's get that. Boom. Obviously. Right, this one's definitely more overpowered than the ones before it. Ooh, that is so broken, dude. Ooh, that is so crazy good, man. Look at that. Bam. Bam. Now, once you have the Arcanite pickaxe or arcane pickaxe, what you're going to do now is just to buy some minor potions and some luck potions. Now, at this point in time, you can't really put a rune in your arcane pickaxe yet, as putting a rune in your arcane pickaxe actually takes a lot of cash. So at this point in time, you probably don't have enough rune to place on your pickaxe yet. So basically, what you're going to do since you don't have runes yet is to just buy the miner's potion and luck potion. You need to have these before mining, because the miner's potion will make you mine faster, which will allow you to get the rocks faster, and the luck potion will increase your chances of obtaining the legendary ores, rare ores, and epic ores. So the better ores that you're getting, obviously the better armors that you're going to be able to craft. So you're just gonna sit right here or up here, right here, and then just, you know, keep mining. Alright, you could also set an auto clicker right here if you wanted to, because setting an auto clicker would make it AFKable. Unlike the killing mobs method, this is actually pretty good because you can easily AFK the entire thing, right? So as you can see right here, actually, someone else is already mining this rock. So what does that mean? Essentially, what that means is that there's somebody else that's mining the other rock. So in order to be able to be fully efficient with this method, what you need to do is to actually server hop until you find that there's nobody that's farming this, right? Or you have to just get a better position than the other guy and then just mine that way, you know? So just find a better position, probably down here most of the time, and then mine. Or if you really want to be more efficient, keep server hopping until you find a server where there is nobody else farming. That's pretty rare since there's a lot of people playing the game, and there's no private servers. So I would recommend you guys to just find a decent spot, one where you can hit the rocks, more cleaner and faster than the other guy. You're going to be able to get around 15,000 cash every 30 minutes to 45 minutes, 15,000 cash. but you're also getting legendary ores. And legendary ores are going to be what you're going to need to craft the best armors currently in the game. So even though this might not be the best method to earn cash, which it is, it's also the best method to progress and get better armors. So you're basically hitting two birds with one stone with this method right here. Now, the best things to craft, if I were you, is actually the leggings. So let me show you how that works essentially. So the best thing to craft, in my opinion, is actually going to be the leggings. So how I craft this is basically just do 15 or 30 total ores. So you can see right here, I have 30 total ores, and the way that you can tell if it's 30 ores in total is if the heavy leggings right here in the side is 49%, you just click forge, and then you will just forge this. Now, you will sometimes get the Dark Knight leggings, sometimes you'll also get the Dark Knight chest plates, Dark Knight helmets, and then you'll just be selling these for, you'll be selling this in the market or to the NPC, and then as you sell it, you'll be able to gain a lot of cash doing this. It's a lot more cost efficient than, selling heavy armors or heavy chest plates. Heavy chest plates take up way more ore, and it's pretty much the same price. So this one right here is going to be sellable for 1,848, and it actually is a lot easier to craft since you only need 30 ores. So it is a lot more efficient, and it's pretty much almost the same price, pretty much. So it's really, really nice to have this method over the heavy chest plates. I prefer this over the heavy chest plates. Some people say heavy chest plates are better. I prefer this mainly because sometimes you get chest plates, sometimes you get helmets, and they all sell for pretty decent prices. The prices are not very far off. So yeah, just keep farming it like this. And then pretty much that's the end game. That's how you earn a lot of cash in the game. That's also how you earn a lot of the legendary ores and get pretty rich in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to try and show you right now is how much you can sell these for. So these two right here, I'm just going to sell them. I already made 3,674. So it's pretty nice for just farming cash. Obviously, you also get the legendary eye ores or the legendary ores from this method, which is even better. It's pretty cool, guys. That's pretty much it for today's video, though. If you really enjoyed it and found it helpful, then don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out.